or pop, whatever it is, you're bound to get your groove on. But Joburgers have varied tastes, and ballet is proving popular in the city. Check this out.
Joburg Ballet is a new company that actually an old beginning, and it's a company that has come to being by merging the South African Ballet Theatre and Mzansi Productions, and became SM Mzansi Ballet. Now we call it the Joburg Ballet because we are very fortunate to receive funding from the city of Joburg.
Ballet is becoming hot, and it's what people want to do, what people want to see. I even read an article the other day about adverts at the moment. The trend is ballet. So I think we're really at the right place at the right time now. And I think it's been around for centuries, and I think we're going to stay into the future for the next centuries to come.
Ballet is inspirational, aspirational, and we take it to kids in Soweto. We went to Sedibeng, and no matter where you are, whether you're in Cuba, in Paris, in New York, and in Johannesburg, the trend is ballet is hot, and we part of it, and Joburg Ballet is ensuring that Joburg follows the international trend.
I've danced in several countries overseas before, and we don't have to stand back for anybody. Joburg Ballet standard is fantastic.
We are doing what the rest of the world is doing, and we're trying very hard to ensure that we give this world-class African ballet company a space and a place where we fit on the world stage.
My name is Leo, and this is Joburg Today.
Chat to us on social media. Follow us on Twitter @Joburg Today and like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv. Now, whether it's abstract or contemporary, people see art differently. We visited the Circa Gallery in Rosebank.
It was time that a new icon was built in Johannesburg. So I bought this little property and I went to one of the great architects of South Africa, Piers Swanepoel, and we set about designing a place where you could show art, where musical events could happen. Circa can mean not only an allusion to something that's circular, but also it's not quite an art gallery, it's not quite a museum, it's not quite an auditorium, it's all of those things. And so it's about that area. It's free to anyone in Johannesburg who wanted to come along and see exhibitions that maybe scientific, technology, old archaeological exhibitions happen here, and also, of course, like what's behind me, the best of South African contemporary art. People drive past it too the whole time. It is an arresting building. It's a beautiful building from the outside. And when we have openings like last night here, a huge crowd happens, and it seems to be a place that people feel really relaxed, and the discourse is really nice here. It would be great right now to go on about exhibitions that we've got planned over the next year and in fact years, but in fact I'm not going to do that. Watch this space. Come here, you'll always be surprised. As you get out your car, you'll always be surprised at what's happening here, and it will fascinate people, and please do come. It's free.
I'm Dion, and you're watching Joburg Today.
We see local talent pop up often in Joburg, and many of them make their mark globally. Kara is one of them.
I've been singing ever since I was 7, and another one of my passions is show jumping. I show jump for South Africa, and I'm the youngest South African ever to have been picked for the team, and I rode at the World Games. And I'm still very passionate about my riding, but singing is really now taking off for me, and I'm really focusing on this. As a musician, I think as a person, as you go through life, you find yourself. And I think I've really settled on something that I love, and it really brings it down to really raw music, quite jazzy, a very jazzy feel, and that's really what I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing an acoustic evening tonight just to showcase that, and I'm really going a lot towards Rudimental, Disclosure, Lord, Lana Del Rey, those type of musicians. Chris try to work on my own voice and my own style and me as a musician, and hopefully that brings something very different. I've actually got a Valentine's Day gig at Hyde Park with the Royal Ballet dancing behind me, so that's going to be really beautiful. And then I'll be in Spain show jumping, competing for South Africa, and then I'll be in Amsterdam, which is really exciting, with a really good producer. So hopefully, you know, this year is really just building myself as an artist, still learning, growing. Yeah, just really, I've got very high sights and very, very big dreams. I'm a dreamer. So for me, I want to be Rihanna or nothing, you know, it's full throttle or nothing.
Can't stop, you won't stop.
My name is Vusi. I'm watching Joburg today.
That's it for the show today. Check out our special focus section on our website for more coverage of this beautiful city. We play out with I'll Tell You by Cornell Cruz. That's it from me, Shahan Ramkisoon.
Balcony TV. Hey guys, welcome back to Balcony TV Johannesburg. I'm your host Julian from a beautiful Joburg summer's day live at Randlords, and we hang out with Cornell Cruz. Did I get that right?
That's right. It's great to be here, Julian von Plato.
You've actually been on Balcony before. We realized
That's
this
right.
earlier
We just figured it out
at the MTN Summers a couple of years ago.
2010.
Awesome, man. Well, it's great to have you back.
It's great to be here.
Do you like our balcony?
Flip, it's awesome. You got a great view.
It is, eh? What song are you going to play for us today?
I'm going to do the latest single from my album that's playing on radio nowadays. It's called Ought to Tell You.
Take it away.
Cool. I could never carry on without you close to me. Couldn't face another day all by myself. And the night would fall and last for an eternity. There would never ever be a rising sun. I would lose all hope and fall apart. Nothing left more than a broken heart, and all that would remain a shattered dream. I could never carry on without you close to me. Couldn't face another day all by myself. I guess I ought to tell you how I'm really feeling before it might be too late. I know, I know, I know, I ought to tell you I'm just as scared as you are, but we're in this together. I know, I know, I know. There's a beauty in your eyes, it must be heaven sent. Every time you smile, I know where I belong. And your soul so pure, your heart so full of happiness. And you move me in a way I've never known. You're my savior, you're my everything. You're my life, you're every song I sing. And without you I would surely fade away. I could never carry on without you close to me. Couldn't face another day all by myself. I guess I ought to tell you how I'm really feeling before it might be too late. I know, I know, I know, I ought to tell you I'm just as scared as you are, but we're in this together. I know, I know, I know, I never thought it'd come to this. I'm right here on my knees. I guess I ought to tell you how I'm really feeling before it might be too late. I know, I know, I know, I ought to tell you I'm just as scared as you are, but we're in this together. I know, I know, I know, I ought to tell you how I'm really feeling before it might be too late. I know, I know.